as Mark would say, it being 8:30 and us having a quorum, let's call this meeting to order. Mark's not here today, so I'm going to try my best to fill in for him. First order of business we have is to consider the approval of minutes for the October 19th board meeting.
I move acceptance of the minutes.
Second.
Have a second, motion and second. We have all in favor say aye.
Aye.
All opposed? Okay, good. Pass. Katie is not going to be here today, correct? The financial update. So Carl, you're going to certainly help us with that one.
All right, sir. In our checking savings, First Bank and Trust, we have a little over $23,000, which is our operating account at this time. Bank Savings Reserves is $270,000. Citizens First 6-month CD savings is nearly $22,000. CBTX special activities, we have $38,190.26. Petty cash $100, and our regions 14-month CD is $33,715.87. So with the cash on hand, we have $407,161.23. Fixed assets would be $221,439.87. And we do have some membership dues receivable and the Mac Music Festival sponsorship we're working on to try to clear that up. So total is total assets $631,710.02. Anybody has any questions, I'll be glad to answer that. And as far as our statement of activities, we obviously are just getting into our new fiscal year. And so we don't have anything of any significance that's out of the ordinary on here, unless anyone has any questions on that. We'll be glad to answer those as well.
Okay, questions? Very good, thank you, Carl. And I will go over the committee chair appointments that come up with, and I guess still Mark's thunder on that, but I know he solicited from the board members and thought about where we could both best utilize our board members as a primary point of contact for these boards. Just wanted to highlight that these boards are not silos in and of themselves, but they're more of a network connected with each other, all keeping in mind our mission statement, which is to increase tourism to Nacogdoches, bring more guests to see our wonderful community. So in that spirit, we will be helping each other out with, if something comes across a section that we are over and we feel that another member of the board can help or another committee can certainly help, that's what we do. And of course, our best asset is going to be our community. There's a lot of people in the community with a lot of knowledge in a lot of the areas that we're going to be dealing with. So tapping into those resources and really making those connections will help us achieve our goals, our marketing goals, which is again to increase the flow of visitors here to our wonderful area. With the Finance and Research Committee.
John, can I back up just a minute? So when will we find out our appointments?
Right.
Oh, you're about to do it? Okay, I'm sorry, I jumped in.
Drum roll. Joe. Finance and Research, have Katie, it's a position she's currently filling. The Leisure Committee, Tracy, that encompasses, I think, a good bit of your wheelhouse too. It's just some of the historical stuff that falls into that. So, convention meetings, be myself. Sports, Shirley. Annual events and festivals, Rick. And board training and development, we have Kelly. And again, these are how you organize this board and how you set up this board is how you feel best comfortable, and it changes depending on what we've got going on, and we're all here to assist one another to achieve our ultimate goal. So if there's any questions of those or comments, we can certainly talk about that if you would like. Sir, this isn't an active item, right? It's just an appointment.
Yeah.
Okay.
Are we gonna have any kind of, are we just allowed to just take off running? I mean, are we ready to go?
I think we certainly, if any input or direction is needed, we certainly help each other with that. But I think how we feel best, we can set up our committees and set up our partners in the community, how we best feel we can accomplish our goals. I think we're all at that level. We can certainly do that. So we're ready to go. Very good. All right, the committee reports. Well, I'm going to go over. Joanna's not with us today. She is down in Galveston, not at the beach. Not a good time of year for it, but she's actually down there on company business and making connections with some meeting planner people. So I'm going to highlight a couple of things. The Blueberry and Bluegrass concert. The committee for that is going to be, there's going to be a meeting held November 28th at the Chamber. I don't have the time here for that. And
That may have changed
may have.
to December 7th at 9 a.m. I read an email this morning.
Okay. Hot off the presses, December 7th.
Unless there was some separate meeting set up for November.
Okay,
So,
December 7th,
December
9 a.m.
At the Chamber.
at the Chamber for that meeting. Nine Flags and, our holiday season is, well, it's here. It's always seen Christmas decorations. Christmas, I'm happy about that. But we certainly been in discussions with hotels of how to better promote this and make packages, so to speak. So to get it more involved with our community hotel partners and promote our Nine Flags events. We do have to try to build off of guests and just make guests aware, actually, that who are here for other purposes, that we've got some great activities going on during the holiday season that we'd love for them to be a part of, and hopefully we can get them to come back. Liberty Bell's doing the champagne brunch and promoting the hot chocolate and cookies and with the guests and just really promoting getting out there what Nine Flags is to our hotels. And the Holiday Inn Comfort Suites, Hampton Inn have all started to participate in this. So we're hoping to get everybody on board there with that. Azalea Trails, another one of our great fine times of year. November 29th at 10 a.m. is when I have that discussion and meeting planned here at the Piney Woods Native Plant Center is where that will be held. Again, November 29th at 10 a.m. If any are interested in that, certainly want any one of these meetings, and certainly promote our good Nine Flags. That's what I've got from there. Does anyone else have anything from they'd like to report on or highlight for us?
Just an announcement, Sunday afternoon from 2 to 4, the Nacogdoches Art League will be in this area. There's a brochure right here that Carl has. Hope you folks can attend. Some of the artists that are depicted in these or who painted these pictures are now deceased, and some of their family members will be here. Some will not, of course, but anyway, it's a great partnership we have with that organization. They, through a lot of effort, were able to get these paintings donated to us. We've gotten them, of course, reframed a couple of months ago. I think anyway, they look really good. And I hope that some of us can attend that function if possible.
That's this Sunday from 2 to
This
4.
Sunday, 2 to 4.
Okay. Oh, yeah. It's really popular.
Very popular, very popular. All right, thank you, Rick. Okay. And now, Sarah, we'll go to Executive Director's report. Carl, what you got for us?
Okay, well, as you can see already, we've hit the new fiscal year running, and we have tons of things that are going on we're very excited about. This coming weekend is the Holiday in the Pines, which will be held at the Civic Center. And our local junior forum is hosting 45 of the Houston junior forum folks that are coming in. And we have some great things lined up for them to do. They'll be here, Tracy, they're coming in today?
Yeah, they're coming on, well, they're coming to Millard's Crossing, I think, on Friday.
Friday. So we've got them coming downtown tomorrow. They're having lunch at Liberty Bell, and then they're on Friday going to have lunch over at Shelley. We have, hopefully the downtown merchants have been notified that they will be in the downtown area on those 2 days for a while. Very good. And then they will be going out to see Tracy at Millard's Crossing. So we're excited about that. And if you, obviously, if you have the opportunity to attend the Holiday in the Pines, we've been working closely with them on trying to promote that particular event. We're very excited to, again, have it for, what is this, the 27th year or something, I believe, which is fantastic. So it's a great cause, and obviously raises money for the local area for different things. So we're always there to try to work with them on that. Staff is continuing to work with website development. SimpleView, the maps site is done. They are now inputting all the data, working very closely with Sherry on that, trying to build it out so that we have something to start showing you folks as soon as we can. As you said, Joanna is attending the Texas Connect down in Galveston. This is put on basically by the Texas Society of Association Executives, and those are folks that I have tried to work with over the years. It's nonprofits in the state of Texas. You've got close to 300 organizations. Most of their corporate offices are in Austin. And so we are going to be working very closely. Hopefully Joanna will be getting into some of their committees and so forth. But she will be meeting with 23 planners one-on-one. It seems, thank God, this is starting to work in that direction, where in the old days you went to it, you had a booth, people stopped by, picked up stuff, whatever, like you do with your leisure. Well, this is different now. You can set up meetings, and they will assign you certain people that meet your criteria. So the people she's talking to, we have a very good opportunity to actually get to come and see them on plan trips and get them here. So that they can see, what we have to offer as far as our meetings go and so forth. The Fredonia Hotel was a co-sponsor on that, put together some cool little giveaways for them and worked with Joanna on it. This is obviously open to all of our hospitality partners. Anybody that wants to get involved, we'll certainly be more than happy to have you in there. The more we can leverage our financial obligations, the better off we are. So to let you know on that. Along with that, we have a new meeting planner guide, which you should have on your, it's mainly online right now. We have updated this. It has diagrams of Fredonia Hotel. It has diagrams of the Civic Center. It has information on hotels. It has information on broken down as far as meeting spaces, whether they be in hotels, whether they be unique. They're very, it's great. It's, we're still, obviously this is a fluid document we'll be adding to, taking away from, changing wording and so forth, but we're very excited about this, and this is one of the things that we wanted to make sure that we jumped on as soon as we could, so we have. Again, we have updated the B&B brochure that we've had in the past. We've worked with the bed and breakfast folks on this. They will be, we we paid for getting the production done and one case. After that, if they want any, they will be pooling their resources and paying for it. So that was our agreement with them, and we're very excited to have that available as well. Vintage Days, Vintage Market Days was a huge success. We had over 6,000 attendees over 3 days, but Jill's not satisfied. She wants 10,000. So immediately, literally Sunday afternoon, she and Joanna were talking as to what they need to do to put more heads in beds, or how we can attract more people here. So again, a phenomenal event to have here. If you didn't make it out there, they will be coming back in April. Fantastic. Certainly urge you to try to get out. Sherry and Joanna attended the Texas Travel Industry Association Annual Conference in Houston, which is a 3-day conference for training sessions and so forth to try to help them better do their particular jobs and their particular departments. Sherry attended, worked the Texas Forest Trails booth at the Texas State Fair for 2 days. Gave out a ton of information on Nacogdoches as well as East Texas. The staff prepared 220 welcome bags last month for the Texas Archaeological Society, who was hosted by SFA. And that was about a 2-day conference, 3-day conference, I believe. So we've been working with them for several months, actually since almost last year, I think, trying to get ready for that. So we were very excited with that. Okay, we have an outside brochure display rack right now. It's obviously we'd love to get a kiosk out there, but at least when we're not open, we have 5 different pieces of information that people can pick up. Right now, we have our visitor's guide. We have the chamber map is in there. We have our historic walking trail brochure for the downtown area. We have a restaurant brochure out there. I'm not sure which the other, but anyway, this is pertinent information that people need. I don't know about you, but when I go to a town and I know the chamber's closed, welcome center's closed, and I don't know anything about the town, it's certainly helpful to be able to pick something up that will help me to take care of finding what I need. So this is our first step to try to get that done. And again, another thing we had in our marketing plan that we wanted to accomplish. Okay. Holding the All Things Texas Photo Contest. We started that. I want to thank Carrie for our intern for jumping on that. She pretty much single-handedly handled that. It's pictures that of the area that we're going to be able to use in our library for our purposes, for our advertising, film location information. We've asked for all different kinds of pictures. Now, there's going to be an opening reception to be held at the Cole Arts Center gallery upstairs on Thursday, and from 6 to 8. And we're very excited that there will be first, second, and third winners, and the photos will be on display there through January the 14th. So you'll have an opportunity. We urge you to, if you can make it, tomorrow evening to take a look at, this is our local folks, and we had certain categories. And it was really exciting. I got a chance to see a few, not many, but some. It's amazing some of the great photographers we have in town, and so you get an opportunity.
You were posting these on Facebook, right? I feel like I've seen these Nacogdoches photos.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay, they're beautiful.
Yes. So if you get an opportunity, we'd love to have you stop by. Okay, on our website stats for October, we had 1,361 unique visits. Our website visits, number 1 was Texas, Louisiana, California, Arizona, and New York in that order. Our walk-in October walk-ins were 885 walk-ins, which was a 3% increase over last year. We started actually making sure that we did actual counts last October. We daily count who walks in that door. So these are going to be accurate figures that we know are going to be something that we can get to each month. We had an article in the December issue of Texas Highways on the Fredonia Hotel entitled 17 Trips for 2017, and we reviewed that, and so I think there were, total of 20, and you guys were number 17, showing that they were going to be coming in late spring, and I'm sure we're going to start getting a lot of people wanting information on that as it hits the stands and gets to the folks. Let's see, we had a full-page, 4-color ad for 9 flags in the November-December issue of County Line magazine, which was this particular one right here. We also had a full-page, 4-color ad in Texas Highways and Texas Monthly for the November issue, Fall in Love from Nacogdoches, which was a great, we're getting tons of requests for information on our fall colors. And so we're very excited about that. And we had a half-page, 4-color ad in the annual Texas Meeting Guide, Texas Meeting Planners Guide, as well as a banner ad on their website to promote Nacogdoches prior to the Texas Connect show. This has been one of my big pushes. I want to make sure that we get involved in the meeting market as quickly as possible. We have been having meetings, but it's been more folks coming to us. We want to go to them and bring them in. So this is the half-page ad that we have in the Texas Meeting Guide, and this is our banner ad. So this was on the stands and in the hands of meeting planners prior to this show that Joanna is at right now. So we're very happy with that. And of course, as Rick told you, we have the Art League thing happening here on Sunday. This is fantastic. These folks did such a great job of changing these out for us. And we're very excited to have it down here. It's such a nice thing when we can send folks to the bottom part of our display area and have this available for them to take a look at on our local artists. So that's what we have right now. There's a ton more things coming up. We'll be excited to keep you up to date and up to speed as we get new meetings coming in and some new facts and figures. We did get our figures yesterday for September on our hot tax for September. We are now in the process of going through that, analyzing, reviewing, and we will be giving you an updated report on our fiscal 2015-2016 hot tax at our next meeting. So with that, sir, that's all I have.
Good. Lots of good stuff going on, and it is important that Joanna being down at that meeting, being proactive with association meetings is the only way to go. You can't wait for them to come to you. We got to go out and get them. So I'm glad we're doing that. So, Kelly.
Tack on to that report, if Carl would like to give any information about Showcase Saturday at SFA and how that was, because this was the first time that Nacogdoches was
Absolutely.
featured.
Thank you for bringing that up. Yes, the mayor and I and numerous other folks were there to greet our possible students and their parents while they came to check out the SFA in the area. And I'm happy to report that it was a phenomenal success. There were, I think, 1,087 potential students, one of the highest. Is that right, Shirley?
I think that's the highest.
The highest that
ever
we've had in one sitting, and over 2,200 parents were here. Many of them stopped into the visitor center, and I think that I don't know if I can speak for the mayor, but I had a ball. It was just seeing those youngsters and their parents, and they were just having a great time. I remember back at that age when wait a minute, I didn't go to college then, I was older. Anyway, but it was great. No, they had a wonderful time, and you could see the excitement in the comments about SFA, the grounds, the town, the people. It just uplifted you. It was just those people were so excited to be here, and I'm hoping that it will certainly bring in a lot more students to us, and I want to thank SFA for how well they handled it and how well they had everything organized and so forth. So it was pleasure to be there, and I believe we're having a meeting on Friday to try to work on how we can do it better for the next one in March, is it?
February,
February.
or, yeah, there's February to March.
But onward and upward.
But the cool thing too was they had a Nacogdoches early bird session, right? And I
Yes.
heard that more than 100 folks just came in, they watched the Nacogdoches video, the long version.
Actually, they did, and of course, Wayne Mitchell, our new chamber president, gave a nice presentation, and Joanna was there to fill them in on some of the tourism aspects of what they could see and do while they were here. And Wayne had great compliments for her presentation, not so much for his own, but he had a point with it, so.
February,
It was great. Thank you for reminding me on that, Kelly. That was
next,
wonderful.
or February 18th and March 25th.
Okay. So, and we're in full support, doing everything we can. We have them down here as much as we can, have our flags flying. We're in our purple shirts and trying to promote where we possibly can.
Awesome. I was down here that Saturday downtown, and they were all over downtown area. It was really neat to see. So that's the kind of, we just keep building upon that and growing it. This week we hit our mark of the highest showcase Saturday so far. So we can do that again. We can keep growing on that. All right. Does anyone anything else on going on in the community that we need to highlight? Or a lot busy holiday season. We have our next meeting scheduled on December 21st. Is that going to work for everybody, being that close? Christmas, everybody good? Okay, if that is so, then next designation of our meeting, 8:30 a.m., Wednesday, December 31st, here at the Visitor Center. And
Let's make it the 21st.
I'm sorry.
I will not be here. I will be here, but I don't.
21st, December 21st, 8:30 a.m. here at the Visitor Center. And with that, I bid you adieu.